Hey everybody, thanks for being here. This week we're on an adventure down to Colombia for some awesome tuna fishing. Plus we'll check in with Pablo Escobar and go on an unforgettable, unbelievable whitewater rafting trip. Brought to you by Corning Ford, Procure, Clackercraft, Yakuba Bait, D-Line, Max Lure, Fishfield, Brad's Fishing, Valley Marine, Foley's Fishing Charters, and Fish Hang Products. Now, if you want to go on one heck of an adventure, plus learn how to catch more fish, stay tuned. I'm Justin Wolf, and this is Angler West Television.
There you go. There you go, that's it. Oh, come on, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby.
We're fishing out of Darien Lodge, located on the Pacific near the Panamanian border, and the jungle of the infamous Darien Gap. This is an extremely remote part of South America, and with no roads, we've arrived here by boat, and it's by boat that we'll launch off the beach to be shuttled to our fishing boat for the day. We're with John Kaiser, Nick Kester, and myself, heading out for a day of yellowfin tuna fishing.
We're just going to be looking for tuna, just right out here, and then later on in the afternoon we're going to go further out, see what we can get into. Because if they're not on the closer to the coast, they're going to be in probably that 15 to 25 mile range. But it's always nicer to check closer first, and we've been encountering bigger tuna too closer. So we'll see how it goes this morning.
So we were on our way tuna fishing, but we stopped at some rocks, just because.
Yeah, we're on our way to go tuna fishing, but we stopped for a couple of minutes, just to the islands here, and started casting, trolling a live bait. Nick's got one on now. Don't know what it is yet. Nice day today.
Yeah.
Flat water, no rain. Tuna are gonna bite.
Amberjack.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Nice amberjack.
In Colombia, they call 20 miles a long run for tuna, but we didn't make it that far before we started seeing some fish.
That was a good takedown I had on that thing.
So far, these fish have not been wanting to play. They won't stay up. You know, they're just been hard to catch. But John's got one on a popper here.
Color, gancho. Al otro lado los motores. Porque se mete abajo con los motores los saca. Ahí, déjala ahí. Go.
Nice. That was good, John. That was less than 5 minutes.
Well,
That was
short
good.
pumps is all you
Yeah,
want to
short
do.
pumps. Right. Yeah, if it's taking you more than 5-10 minutes to get a fish like that in, you've probably done something wrong.
Under the boat, coming out. Color! Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! That was probably about 3 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
Just don't let them turn their head. Once they turn their head, then you got to deal with the repercussions of that.
And it's a long day.
That's a long day.
See, here's a little squid that they're feeding on. Tiny little squid. So not the easiest bite in the world, but we're getting them.
Caught this tuna, like 5 minutes ago? Just cutting it up right now for sashimi. Right now we're gonna take some fillets off, make some sashimi for now, and then save some for later.
Good as it gets right there, guys.
Bambir.
Very good.
So we're going for fish. You want to have your rod and your reel ready to go, because as soon as that boat slows down, like right now, fire away. The sooner you can get it out there, the better chance you got.
Set the hook. Nice. Nice. Yeah, keep on casting. Yeah. Nice.
Welcome back to Colombia. I'm Justin Wolf. Conditions are perfect and the spinner dolphins are doing their thing. We're throwing poppers at schools of yellowfin tuna, but this adventure started a few days earlier in the mountain city of Medellin. We've been set up at the very nice Diaz Hotel, and the first things you will notice here are the perfect climate with an average mean temperature of about 74 degrees year-round, and how clean the city is. At nearly 5,000 feet of elevation and a population of around 2.5 million, Medellin is a textile and commerce center. But to Americans, it's probably best known for the infamous drug lord, Pablo Escobar. We've taken a day to explore the city and to experience the Pablo Escobar tour.
Hey guys, we are at the Pablo Escobar neighborhood. This is one of the neighborhoods that he built for the poor people in Medellin. So here we're gonna see the two sides of the coin. Some people kind of like him and have respect for him, and there's a majority of people in Medellin that don't like him. Yeah guys, this is the coca leaf. You can see the seeds. This is where cocaine comes from. Very innocent plant, very energetic plant. It's a good one. It's good for the body. I mean, it's a big difference between coca leaf and cocaine. It's like grape and wine. You know, it has to have a certain type of process in order to get there, you know? So it was considered like a sacred plant by the native local people, the Indians, many years ago. Feel safe to walk here, guys. It's a new Medellin. The most dangerous thing that you need to be careful is motorcycles and dogs. Barrio means neighborhood. Pablo Escobar. Welcome, guys.
Seen by some as a Robin Hood type figure, especially by those he helped out of poverty and provided housing, Pablo established and maintained control of the Colombian drug trade with a take my money or take my bullets mentality, which in the end didn't work out too well for him. And today, there's a monument built on the site of his main headquarters to honor the 46,000 people that Pablo killed.
It's a representation of the 46,000 people. So 46,000 holes here. At nighttime, there is light coming from the inside of the wall, and they project the light. It's like
Each hole?
looking, out of each hole, it's like looking at the stars on the sky. On the other side of this memorial wall, the creators decided to gather all the terrorist attacks that were done by Pablo Escobar. Starting in 1984, and his first terrorist attack was against the United States Embassy in Bogota. A good way to start. Against the United States, it's crazy. In 1988, when they trying to kill his family, that after 88, it was like in a daily basis. Hey guys, I heard most of these bombs. Since Medellin is located in a valley, you know, the echo of the bombs, you always feeling boom, boom, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning or at any time. But I witnessed one bomb, and it was this one in my neighborhood. I was playing with my cousins. I was about 12 years old, and this guy came with a gun asking us to leave, get out of here, go run. And then two other guys put in like a big bucket next to the Mormons church. I ran like 2 blocks after, boom.
From Medellin, it's a short flight to the coastal town of Bahia Solano. And from there, we are transported by boat to the very remote Darien Lodge in the incredible tuna fishing.
I gotta come down. Coming down.
Okay. See, we got into a little bigger fish now, and they're feeding. You know, they're really hot, so big blow-ups.
That was a nice blow up.
Yeah, it was. All right, I got visual.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, let me get out of the way.
We got color.
Yeah, no problem.
Color. He's backwards.
You know, hook him in the butt. Hook him
Oh
in
yeah. Keep his propeller out of the water. I snagged him.
In addition to the offshore fishing, the inshore experience here is amazing with its beautiful shoreline and perfect habitat for species like roosterfish.
Hey! What you got, Justin?
Cayo. Oh, had to make a few casts, but
yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, so great. This is kind of a small one, but
yeah,
this is so cool.
Well, you put in enough.
I love this kind of this is like my favorite kind of stuff right here. You know, top water under rocks.
Yeah, I knew you were a ditch pickle guy.
Don't worry, John. We'll do more offshore.
Hey, Alden, venga pues. ¿Qué hace?
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Welcome back to Darien Lodge. I'm Justin Wolf. The tuna fishing has been fantastic so far, but possibly the most exciting part of our Colombian adventure happened a few days earlier when we traveled by car from Medellin to the town of San Luis, which is close to the Samaná River. We'll check into our hotel for the night and walk up to the main square of this town of about 8,000 to have a great dinner. And then it rained. Not just a little rain, but the type of rain that will blow out any river. The Samaná River holds silver dorada, a rare species only found in this area, but fishing might be a little bit difficult today.
What do you think?
What do you think? Rain.
But we'll pack a lunch and head out on a rafting adventure.
Yeah, the things I let you talk me into.
Yeah, I got Mr. Salt Patrol here up in the mountains of Colombia.
In a friggin' jungle, we're going down some whitewater.
Fresh water and lots of it. Holy smokes, it's big water.
I'm just checking. He did say that there was class 5 rapid, right?
I heard. I know that much Spanish. Yeah. But so for the first kilometer, they said that's the roughest part of the whole trip. So if we survived the first kilometer.
Class 4 and one class 5 that we're going to walk by the side of the river.
That's class 5, in case you were wondering. Our leader here, he was seriously saying that we could just jump off this rock and just get back in the water that way instead of climbing over the rock. Oh my God, that's got to be like 30 feet. Okay, so now they're saying we have to jump. It's the only way down. Ooh, look at clear water coming in there in a little side stream. Ooh, that's where the fish are. This is the farthest up the silver dorada can go because they can't make it up this class 5 rapids. But that looks good right there. Find some more of that. But first, we got to jump off this cliff. Woohoo! Whoa! Right there.
The Samaná River is famous to kayakers and rafters that come here from around the world, and I'm sure that under normal conditions it would fish well, and I look forward to visiting again. Today, this river gave us an experience that will not soon be forgotten.
We're on a sailfish, live bait on the sailfish.
Selfies, selfies.
Nice.
Right up on the rocks.
Yeah, literally right off that rock. Not even 20 yards.
Oh yeah.
Drifting some bait for Cabera snapper. So this is a pretty light rod, BG 5000. That's a pretty light rod, but he's sailfish. He's no problem.
Shouldn't be an issue.
You got it.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it's crazy right next to the rocks, but you know, I've seen them before. And
I've seen him cruising in there before, but I've
Yeah.
never caught one that close.
yeah, no, I've seen them in Panama, right on the rocks. Yeah,
You mean right over there?
right over there. Yeah.
We're just kidding, but we're like right on the border of Panama, Colombia. I mean, literally. Throw a rock.
Grande.
Sí, grande. Yeah, big one.
That one's probably over 150,
Yeah, it's
180 maybe, you know, big.
That big.
¿Cuál? Bueno, no estás en pico.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Ya.
Yeah, it is a big one. Doesn't have a bill. It broke it off. I don't know if it broke off when no, it's been healed. It's not. It's an old one. You know, sailfish bill's gonna be yay long because that's what they used to hunt with. This one, not. So, okay. All right, he wants to go.
We're going back to Colombia for some more yellowfin tuna fishing, but first, here's your fish field tackle connection. Now, for a trip like this, lots of people will choose not to take their own rods with them, since it's kind of a hassle with the airlines and everything else, but you might want to take your own reels. Now, Fishfield's got a great selection of reels from lots of different brands, but one you might take a look at is the Saltist MQ. The Saltists are a solid one-piece construction body that's very light and strong, and they're mag sealed, so that keeps out the dirt and elements and everything else. They'll last a long time, plus they're not really overpriced. So Fishfield's got all the different sizes available, and when you're choosing the size, just think about what you're going to be using it for. For this type of fishing, I would recommend the 8,000 or maybe the 10,000. Bigger than that is really designed for fishing off of, say, party boats where you're not able to chase down the fish. Now for a lure, if I was just going to have one lure to take with me down there, it would probably be the Yozuri Mag Pop. They're a great roosterfish and cubera snapper lure. In fact, down there they're called roosterfish killers, and they'll catch your tuna as well. Now let's go back to Colombia and see if we can't hook up with some more yellowfin tuna. Welcome back to Darien Lodge, where we're catching lots of yellowfin tuna, as are the other guests at the lodge.
Well, we've never seen anything like it being from Nebraska. We know that. Little tiring. Really couldn't keep them off. They were right next to the boat. You know, pretty big schools of them. So it's fun.
Here we go.
Ooh, double.
Double. Nope, I'm gone.
Keep on popping.
Where's the file? Surfing them hooks.
Keep on casting. We got a file back here, actually.
Woo.
That's actually a second double hookup. Ooh, triple. Almost a triple.
Pipe. Mira eso es lo que te digo, no puedes dejar la lancha así, mira. Mira esa tú viene para acá atrás.
Here we go.
Mierda.
Yeah, pretty cool casting off the front. Hooked one nice tuna, probably 55 pounds on the popper, and then bringing this one in, it looks to be, I don't know, we'll see. Definitely, I would say 50 plus. We've got him on live bait. Just going off the back, rolling up to the boils and just tossing a live bait off the back has been pretty effective for tuna, I would say, today.
Tuna's doing the old death spiral, round and round, so you gotta time it. Not quite. Next time. Oh, God.
I don't know how many that is, but I'm tired.
There he is. Woo!
I got that one.
Woo! That's a blow up.
That was a good one.
Oh man, they're hot today, aren't they?
Yeah, they want to eat today. Come on, Nick, get a double.
That was a nice take.
That's just...
No. Oh! Come on, Nick.
Come
Do it
on,
again.
Nick.
He'll hit it again.
Keep it moving. That's one thing about, all right, so when you throw it out there, you want to be reeling before the lure hits the water, and then don't stop, because if you stop, they won't hit it.
Oh, there was a nice one. Did you get him?
Oh, you missed it. Throw it. Oh, he just popped off. That's all right. That's good. I got him right to the boat.
It's good enough.
Perfect.
Not like we got 10 tuna
Yeah,
already.
we don't need 12. What do we got? 10?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Woo. That's so much fun.
If an adventure to Colombia or any other destination you've seen on the show interests you, feel free to contact me for advice and information on planning a trip. We had a great time in Colombia, and at no time did we feel like we weren't safe, except maybe on the river, but it really was tons of fun also. I do wish that we had more time to spend in Medellin with all of the great restaurants and shops, along with the perfect weather. And the Darien Lodge staff was great, as was the food. Almost as good as the fishing.
Nice fishing.
All right, number one. I've got a feeling there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you found today's episode valuable and it helps you catch more fish. And be sure to watch this episode again and hundreds of other episodes and helpful videos on the Angler West TV YouTube channel. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, without our sponsors, there is no show, so please thank them when you can. Now get out there and do some great fishing.